In ancient Egypt, during the reign of Pharaoh Seti I in 1290 BCE, there was a high priest who served under Pharaoh that sentenced to death. His name was Imhotep, being tortured as a punishment in killing the pharaoh, cut his tongue, and wrap his body like a mummy in a tomb. Imhotep was subsequently mummified alive as a punishment, pouring a lot of black carnivorous scarab beetles in his coffin and sealed it. And the pharaoh soldiers are covering the coffin of Imhotep with sand. In the modern time, there was a group of adventurers. They are searching for a lost city of Hamunaptra in Egypt. They found a coffin and they opened it. And they saw a deformed mummy inside the coffin. This mummy has a dislocated mouth, a sign of tortured. She is Evelyn trying to hide to avoid the mummy. But the mummy is alive and he wants Evelyn. The ugly mummy is slowly approaching to Evelyn. The mummy wants her body to reanimate her loved one. But Rick the adventurer is still frightened by this ugly mummy. The mummy is angry, and he shoots the ugly mummy and they run away. But the mummy is still alive and wants to chase them. The adventurers immediately ride their horses and leave the area. After that night, the mummy is in the room, looking for the victim. This mummy has the power to absorb the human flesh, to reconstruct his body, and he turns into a sand and immediately leaves the room. When he hears the sound of the piano, in a quiet night, someone is running in a quiet place. He noticed something strange, and he checked his surroundings. He's unlucky because he didn't see the strangeness around him. The mummy killed him and absorbed his flesh. Then the mummy turns around and slowly regains his face. Then he spreads out. A lot of dark locusts pest to the people. He walks in the center while the people are screaming. The mummy is Imhotep itself, that regains his human body, that wants to rule the world in darkness. Last victim needs to be absorbed to complete his body. In the morning, there was a plane flying in the desert, and it's distracted by tornado. The pilots saw the tornado chasing their plane and turn into huge sandstorms chasing the plane, without knowing that this is the power of Imhotep. As a mummy, Imhotep possesses supernatural strength, speed, and agility. He can also control the sands of the desert and the flying plane eaten by the sandstorms, that controlled by Imhotep. The engine is in trouble, and the plane crashes to the desert. 2 men are still alive except the pilot. Imhotep has the power to blow a dust to graven images and make them alive, to become his soldiers and follow his command. More of them are buried in the ground, and they come up to serve Imhotep. They are mummies that are buried for a long time ago, and Imhotep gives them life to serve him. Imhotep also summons an army of Medjai warriors who have been mummified and reanimated through his dark magic. The Medjai are depicted as skilled warriors. These mummified warriors serve as his loyal and formidable minions. They attack anyone who gets in their way. When reanimated as mummies, they become nearly unstoppable. Rick the adventurer fights alone against the mummies. Rick is known for his wit, sarcasm, and bravery in the face of danger. He crawls backwards to avoid the incoming Medjai warriors. Luckily, the Medjai warriors stopped in attacking him and turned away. Rick immediately picked up the ancient sword. Then Imhotep approached him aggressively, and he stabs Imhotep by the sword and falls back to the lake of the dead. His immortality is gone. Imhotep slowly consumes by this lake of the dead, turned into a mummy again, together with the dead.